The woman pushed open the airplane door with force. She grabbed the railing and climbed to the top, struggling against the strong wind. When she reached the wing, she opened the fuel tank cover and tapped the window for her boyfriend to hand her a bottle of alcohol. She bit open the bottle cap and poured the bottle into the fuel tank. The fuel gauge needle started to rise. After pouring the last bottle, she returned along the plane's body. The momentum threw her back into the cabin. Both of them were excited beyond control. They had planned a simple flight trip, but the pilot suddenly died of a heart attack. Neither of them knew how to fly a plane, and a storm cloud lay ahead. The plane was struck by lightning. The woman struggled but managed to fly the plane out of the storm. Before they could celebrate, they noticed the fuel gauge was dropping rapidly. The man immediately realized that fuel was leaking from somewhere. He tried to tape the leak but was seriously injured in the process. Seeing the fuel gauge almost empty, the woman panicked again. Suddenly, she remembered that the alcohol had 98% strength. Maybe it could work as fuel. So she poured it into the tank, as described at the beginning. Then the man spotted a small island in the distance. Maybe they could make an emergency landing there. The woman took the pilot's seat and steered the plane toward the island. They kept their eyes on the window, afraid to miss it. But by the time the fuel ran out, they never saw the island again. The engine lost power, and the plane could only glide for a while. The woman looked sad and spoke her last words to the control tower below. Just then, the man spotted the island again. The woman was excited and quickly adjusted the direction. But as the plane got lower, the sea wind grew stronger. They lost control and crashed into the ocean. The impact knocked them unconscious. When water started leaking into the cabin, the woman woke up. She quickly unbuckled her seatbelt and put a life ring around the man's neck. Before the plane sank, they floated to the surface. She brought the man to the shore and performed CPR, waking him up. They were relieved to have survived. But soon the woman noticed something was wrong. The beach around them was shrinking. Before long, they were completely off the land, floating in the open sea with only the life ring. Looking at the endless ocean, they lost hope. Worse, the man's injured area attracted sharks. They clung to each other in despair, waiting for death. Then, suddenly, a ship appeared. They shouted for help, and with the fisherman's aid, they were finally rescued onto the ship.